Fuck off, nah. It's mad. I mean, literally, like, I don't want to hear bands moan about going on tour or whatever, but it's such a, you know, you're at work 24 hours a day, basically. Hi, this is Graham from High Vis, and I'm at DIFFUS talking about our new album, Guided Tour.
You released your latest album in October 2024. How was Guided Tour received?
We were on tour when it came out. We had like a sort of release show in LA. And yeah, so it's kind of mad. I don't really know. Like, we've literally been on tour for 6 weeks in America, and then we got back for like 10 days, and then now we're here. So it's like, I haven't really had a chance to think or, you know what I mean, hear any feedback or anything. I think like everyone on tour has been really good. Everyone's been like into it, I think. Yeah, like, I don't know yet. I think when we like stop, at the moment we haven't stopped. So I can't think that far ahead.
How did you land on the title Guided Tour?
It's not that deep really. I like the song we'd written time ago, and it was kind of about, you know, what I was thinking about in London, people kind of like, a lot of like class tourism and people like romanticising the idea of like a working class life or something. And then especially like aesthetically in sort of branding or whatever like that, people romanticise this stuff, but it's never with any concern for the people involved. So that's where the song kind of came from. And then I just liked it as a title really for the album, but it wasn't that deep, you know. We didn't like say, right, we're doing an album called Guided Tour. I think I was just trying to find reason for after the fact. But I think just, yeah, it's pretty personal sort of tour around our lives or something, I don't know.
Before focusing on the band, you worked in a really different field. Can you tell us about your former job and what led to you quitting?
Yeah, it's weird. I've always worked in it. I've always had like 1 or 2 jobs at a time. So to now, I've just packed it in and just having just this it just feels like quite uncomfortable really, and terrifying. None of us like haven't got anything to fall back on, do you know what I mean? It's not like none of us own our flats, none of us like have, you know, like we've got no stability or sort of anchoring to anything. So, and yeah, but it is cool. I had to quit my job. I worked in a school, so, well, all the time I've done a band of like, I've worked and then I had like summer holidays or Easter holidays, and I've gone on tour for like 3 weeks at a time and then gone straight back to work, which is, you know, been like just the normal thing that you do. But yeah, it's a bit mad to like quit it and just do this.
Did you get used to being in a band as your full-time job yet?
Fuck off, no. It's mad. I mean, literally, like, yeah, I don't want to hear bands moan about going on tour or whatever, but it's such a, you know, you're at work 24 hours a day, basically. You have like, I don't know, 20 hours of fucking boredom of waiting around, and then you like go to a venue, do some press-ups or whatever, and then I play a show for 45 minutes, and then I'm like, well, now what? And then you do it again. It's like, it's just a mad thing to do, I think. But like, I wouldn't change it, but it's like, yeah, it's quite an intense thing. And it's definitely not normal yet. It's only been like a month.
How would you compare Guided Tour to Blending from 2022?
It feels a bit angrier, definitely. I think it's like, yeah, I was going the past couple of years, I've had loads of changes since the last album in my life. A lot of it's just a reflection of that, really. I think sonically, like, they've explored loads of different sounds and been a bit more free with stuff, and like building the songs a little bit, you know, taking longer with it really. I'm thinking about it as like, thinking the songs as like, you know, so, you know, to be recorded, rather than a lot of time we'd always write it like it was just at punk bands, and they were like, do you know what I mean? It was like, it wasn't as considered. Lyrically, it's not. I think I've just done the same thing I've always done really. Just write from like notes in my phone, and it's a continuous process, do you know what I mean? Since the last album, or since those songs, we still write and demo stuff at Ski's house all the time. It's like a constant, so like the songs that are like in the space of, you know, a year and a half, whatever, some that were written a year and a half and some were written later, so it's like just sort of, yeah, it runs concurrently to our lives. So like everything's a sort of reflection of that.
The track Mine's a Lie is clearly a standout on the album. How did this song come about?
Elle's like an old mate of ours, and I've known her for, you know, 20 years or whatever. She's doing her thing, but I think Ski just got an a cappella off her. I think it was just like, because Ski's always like playing around in his house, writing music, and a lot of the stuff he'll, you know, he writes sort of like these like gothy side project things and whatever, and he'll make like a garage song or whatever. He was just messing around with that a cappella, and then sent me a demo of like what he put together. And he was like, I don't think it's a High Vis song, but, you know, have a listen to this, and I was just like, fucking hell, that's sick. And then I went and like, I got that excited about it, and I was like, I'll come around and just like do vocals on it and stuff.
What is truth when your mind's a lie? What is truth when your mind's a lie?
And then just like spend time just kind of adding to it, taking bits away, adding to it, and it was like, because the way he works is like kind of, it's more like bedroom producer-ish, you know what I mean? It's not like, you don't come together as a band and like, right, we've got this idea. It's just like, a lot of the time it's like Ski and Martin or Ski and Rob or whatever. But you know, the backbone of it is Ski just writing stuff in the house. I just loved it. Like I was just thought, you know, it's definitely a High Vis song. I think, you know, as long as we're making the music, then it's going to be a High Vis song. Do you know what I mean? It's not any more than that. I don't think, if you sit there like, oh no, fuck, like we sound like this, our band is this, then you're just going to limit yourself anyway, and you'll just keep writing the same shit.
You are rooted in the British hardcore scene. How does it feel to outgrow that niche and experience attention from outside?
I love it. It's because it's like, obviously sonically we're not a hardcore band, you know, like, but we kind of like, that's what we come from, and that's where, I think a lot of people, you know, when people like say, oh, you're a hardcore band, I'm like, well, I normally say that to wind people up, just to be like, but it's, you know, that's what it is, the scene we come from, whatever, and it's a scene that's like looked after us coming up. So now, like, I think it's amazing really, because I'm just always amazed that people are into it, but because, you know, like, how would they really? But obviously the internet and people like promoting it and stuff and doing shit like this, it's like, it's cool.
What's next for High Vis?
At the moment, I just want this tour to be, you know, to do the best we can. It's cool, I'm excited about it. It's kind of our biggest European tour and stuff. So just do that, and then we've still, I mean, just want to carry on writing music really, and just, I don't know, work it out as it comes along. I try not to think that far ahead, because you never know what's going to happen, but take it each day as it comes.